Hello and welcome. This is CT5 Holy. And we're gonna have a couple of arena matches, at least two. That's the plan, and then people show up and want more, then sure. In the meantime, we have Andrew's latest team, Relay. Welcome back, Andrew. Haven't seen you in a while, so good to have you back. And then we'll be up against Barren's newest team, I think, the CT5 family. So let's start off with Andrew's team. Hi, Silent Caster! Surprise! I just felt like streaming, that's what's going on. Just out of nowhere, just seemed right. So we're here. You're not missing stream, I'm just starting! Woohoo! Maybe I should turn back less stream delay or something. Oh well. Anyways, let's get started. This is, once again, Andrew's Relay versus Barren's the CT5 family. Starting off with Andrew's team, we have Aatrox the Paladin. Nanomage, the Time Mage. Opifex, the Thief. And Solitus, the Squire. So, Reflect. Note the high move and the Reflect. Obviously this guy's meant to just charge forward, and then the other guys can bounce stuff off him. We have stuff like Frog and Stop, and even Sinkhole to be really funny. Just items from this guy. And Steel Accessory? And maybe Quickening? Whoa. Where are the abilities at? No, just Steel Heart and Steel Accessory from the Thief. And items. The Time Mage, to be more specific, she has Slow, Stop, Comet, Sinkhole, Poison, and Frog. The Squire has Heal, Yell, Wish, Silent Song, Beguile, Paralyze, Sleep, Petrify. All those work very well with Mr. Reflect Man, who also has items along with Transfusion and Iron Will. Yeah, Reflect shenanigans. So one thing that came to mind when I was first looking at the team was that, oh, you might want the Paladin to move first. So he goes ahead of everyone, so then right away, everyone's ready to start casting stuff. These two are ready to start bouncing stuff off the Reflect. And so it's like, oh, maybe this should be higher, / maybe these guys should be slower. But, think of it a different way. These guys move first, right? First turn, probably nothing's really going to happen. Then once the enemy moves, he moves up, is ready, and since they're kind of fast, at 10 speed, they get their turn back, and then they can better take advantage of the Paladin after he's moved. So, yeah, that might be a more effective way to utilize Reflect. I'm curious to see this, especially on the large map, if the map is sufficiently large, but we'll find out soon enough. I think that's the main thing to take note of. Counter with Battle Axe, obviously, really good. Maintenance means he has Reflect, which is kind of what's going on with Andrew's team. Yeah, Yosogoro gives HP, Flash Hat, halves elementals, evasion is good. Manage to defend up along the 70 Faith, cool. A ban with Exclusion 2, ton of evade, and the random death sentence could be fun. Counter Flood, taking advantage of Squire's fairly decent stats. Natural base stats, defense up for some tankiness, Aegis Shield, plus Flash Hat to hopefully deter magic stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to Barren's team. We have CT5 Bonk Bonk, the Scholar. Love it. We have CT5 Yin Yang, the Bard. CT5 Holy, the Bard, and CT5 Chit Chat, the Mediator. So we see items, so yes, the Mediator knows items, along with Blackmail and Mimic Darvon. Bard knows Magic Song, raised to Asuna Holy. Magic Song, of course, will help everyone. It helps the talk skills, helps the holies, helps the yin-yang accuracy / the songs, helps the wax. So this Bard knows Angel Song, Life Song, Zombie, Paralyze, Sleep. Oh, interesting. H-Bag. Ooh, 10 speed. And that makes sense because he's fast and stuff. Or because statuses. Who cares about damage? You're just gonna disable them. directly. This Scholar knows Cure, Raise, Isuna, Dia. On the off chance she gets not berserked, I suppose. But yeah, Berserk Scholar, that should be fun. 70-70. Woo! Gold Staff on top, obviously, because that way you actually dispel the buffs. So notably if they have like Protect, gets rid of that, and then you can whack them with the White Staff for good damage. Getting rid of Shell is also a bonus for the Dia proc from White Staff. And yeah, that's the team. That's the team. Absorb MP works well with the Magic Song, so he gets his MP back for his Yin-Yangs. Yeah, Dragon Spirit is fun with Berserk, they get right back up, and because they're Berserk, they'll go forward. Yay. So actually one funny thing about the match is that the Paladin from the Reflect might backfire for Andrew, because all of Barren's units will go after. So Andrew's units move first. In fact, they'll all move first. And then Barren's guys gotta go, and again, Yin-Yang Magic here, Holy here, those are reflectable. And they get to take advantage of Andrew's Paladin's positioning first. That could be interesting and rather awkward for Andrew. Let's get this match started. I've been talking for a long time, as per usual. Now, of course, Reflect on this first small map is not going to be super relevant, which is why I'm most interested to see how this match plays out on a large map. But that'll be next round. In the meantime, this might actually be really good for Andrew because his Paladin might be in a position, nope, not in a position to whack someone right off the bat, even with a 6 move. The Thief, however, does get a Steel Heart off, lets the meter get a turn, and all she does is a little knife whack. And then the Squire has more Charm, and there's also a Poison. Poison is quick, and I believe it is 100% hit now. It was often time before the Paralyze. So Time Mages don't active, but not for long. Paladin is right there. Bonk bonk, not quite in bonking range. Now we have the Beguile. It does land, but the Bard is poisoned, so it's only going to do oh so much. I assume that's an Asuna from that Bard. Time Mage has Comet ready. Thief has Death Sentence proc. But Dragon Spirit, re-raise, natural counter. Hilarious. Mimic Darvon from the Charm Meter misses. Squire's ready to do something again. Oh, now he goes for a 65% Petrified. That is nasty. This Paralyze goes off and successfully lands on the Time Mage, who promptly dies from Berserk Squire. Or not. He barely survives at 12 HP. And then that looks to be an Asuna for everyone. Petrified lands. That Bard is gone, at least for now. Charm wears off. Andrew looks to be in a really good spot, especially that Charm. Oh yeah, very good. His units are happy. Squire gets to try petrifying people. Ooh, stop. And it lands on Barren's 2 units there. Oh, decap proc. Did he really need that? Probably not. Now we see a frog coming, no accessories. People are stopped and petrified, and it is looking really bad for Barren. And frog lands. So we are at an effective. Wow, just decap, another decap proc, 2 in a row. Bam! And Scholar dies from poison. That was round 1. Very convincing for Andrew. Let's see what happens on the large map. Ruins outside Zealand. Yeah, reasonable. Should be large enough for entertainment purposes. Here we go. Oh right, I forgot that one of Barren's bards is actually pretty fast as well. The Yin-Yang magic one. Mimic Darvon misses. That meteor is pretty mobile thanks to the Mingosh. So 5 move. Once again, we start off with a poison. That's interesting. Using the 2, I think the poison has 2 AoE, so we use that as the first turn. Then next turn is actually set up in position for the more nasty reflect stuff. Interesting? At least I think that's the idea. That's pretty cool. So essentially does not do much, and it misses. So Berserk Scholar is ready to go soon, hopefully. Mediator, not doing her job. Goes for a whack and gets denied. There's some reflect stuff. Paralyzed onto the Bard, and it lands. Scholar could not hit through all the evasion. And AI, in typical AI fashion, stacks statuses, and Andrew lands his third decap proc in a row. Wow. Bard is charging lethal holy, but again, has to deal with all the evasion from that thief, and it misses. Scutcheon 2 plus abandon, plus probably something else. I think, was it a wizard mantle or something? Equals problem. Woo! Wow, AI making great use of that. Oh my god! The decap procs! They don't stop! 4 in a row. And this does look like a much more effective way to use a reflect person. Having the faster units take advantage of the reflect. Fast caster units using slow reflect person to get the reflect stuff off. I've been doing it the other way around. And this does seem to be more effective. Like, what was cool with the Time Mage earlier is that she got to turn in before the Paladin. So the Paladin was still standing, she got to use that. Sort of swing around, pivot around him. Very cool. So I know I missed a lot of stuff, but it looks like Andrew is once again... was still rather, or once again, yeah, something. Andrew's in a good spot. Maybe? Well, there's a charm. Then his Time Mages don't acted. Charm's just really good. Oh my god. Hang on, what happened? Those odds are hilariously little. Did a bug happen for me to have, like, 100% Battle Axe proc rate? Proc rate? That can't be right. That did look like 5 in a row unless I missed one in between. Jeez. Ooh! Bonk bonk, not quite enough. High move Paladin is there doing his support role with the transfusion. Comet finished off the Scholar. Charm on the Mediator. Things are looking really bad for Barren. Wow. Looks like a 4v1 in favor of Andrew. Indeed it is. And so eventually, you know, there we go. That's a good battle axe, not being super crazy. I mean, that is random, right? It's just highly unlikely, but such is randomness. Will that meteor make it in time to save her Scholar friend? That is the question. Taking bets now. Place your bets soon, before the Scholar crystallizes. Or that. Wah, wah. One thing that came to mind when I first looked at teams was, did Andrew have a good way to close things out? But I think between the Throwing Knife, Petrify, Lucky Decap procs, he's doing fine. I mean, and you know, if you have enough statuses going on, you can pretty effectively control the match. And that is what he has done here. He's done very well. Decap procs obviously just speed up the process. But the right time can be, you know, a big swing. You're doing what you can. Oh my god. 2 sleeps. 1 sleep. 1 unsleep. Another unsleep. Natural unsleep. Bonk. Okay. Now that we stopped. Throwing knife to wake up the buddy, and lands a death sentence. Whoops! But no matter. Alright, good stuff, Andrew. That was really cool.